Hello, welcome to my pick a card, and this is going to be diving deep, love situation or love story, love energy, and anything that needs to come through for you at this particular moment to bring clarity or whatnot. For the first one, we have let's do this the first. Rose quartz. Okay, this is my labradorite, and we have my selenite. Hi, welcome. Rose quartz, for those of you who picked rose quartz. Oh, okay, this one wanted to come out. The high priestess in reverse. I wanted to say before I start proceeding on the reading that this is a love reading and it's a diving deep love reading, but we're also going to look into the energetics of it. So I want to dive into the expanded point of view of it after we get to the basics of it, okay? 3D aspect of things. I want to get to the 5D aspects of things, if there is a 5D aspect. Okay, there might not be. So we shall see. With this connection though, for rose quartz, for my first pile, my first card. What I'm getting here though is that there is something you might not be entirely aware of in your current situation. And this may have something to do with an earth sign or earth energy, okay? For others of you, I'm getting that this may have something to do with someone who is keeping an eye on you. And I'm not really liking this energy. They're keeping an eye on you, but they are pretending that they are busy with their own lives. It's almost like you can feel there's something here that's hidden, but you are not sure what it is. You're focused on renewing your sense of self. You're focused on understanding where your passions are, understanding what direction you want to take next. So you're not even focused on this other energy over here keeping an eye on you. This might be a Virgo for some of you, definitely. This could be someone who's an older person. For some of you, you're aware there's someone keeping an eye on you who's an older person, motherly figure, or someone who's older and who definitely might be an earth sign. They are thinking about all that which they had planned, all of these ideas that they had when it came to you. For some of you, this person doesn't really has these ideas, has had this plan, ongoing plan for some time. When it came to you, by keeping an eye on you from afar. But you weren't even aware of this, and your direction isn't nowhere near this person. And now they're starting to think that maybe it's not a good idea to move forward in your direction. Because they see that if they go towards you, at least this is part of their fear, this is their perception, it doesn't mean this is a reality or the truth. They feel or they think that you will cut them out, like cut through them. You won't allow any kind of manipulative behavior, which is probably what their intentions were. they had intended to come in to your energy, like into your reality, with some form of offer, but this offer had an agenda behind it, and they're realizing that you are going to end up unraveling that agenda and basically, I hear discrediting, but I'm also sensing like unmasking and unmasking. I'm getting that this person, for some of you, this isn't even a love, but it's coming through. But yeah, for most of this is about love, and someone having had the idea that they could come into your space and into your path, into your reality, without fully telling you their agenda, having an agenda, but realizing or having this fear or worry that you're going to see right through their bullshit and that you are going to unmask them and call them out on their bullshit and no longer deal with anything that has to do with drama. This person seems to be having kept an eye on you for a very long time. Like, again, I feel heavily that for some of you, this isn't even about love. For those of you who picked them the rose quartz, but I am getting here that you need to hear this. Okay. This person may be keeping an eye on you, maybe watching you, having been watching you. And now they're realizing that you're not someone to fuck with. Or you're just not someone that they want to deal with. Yeah, this, for some of you, this is definitely an earth sign. A Virgo heavy or a Taurus. They had an agenda. Oh, whoa. Well, that was the devil in reverse right there, but yeah. Their agenda was definitely to get back at you, some sort of like revenge energy, but disguised as maybe perhaps a gift coming back into your life, gifting you something, but this gift was actually not going to pan out. Like it was just hidden with all these other intentions. This could have been happening even at a subconscious level, that they weren't even aware of how angry or upset or like disturbed they were within themselves. Then suddenly having a clicking, a realization, like a moment, like either someone or something snapped them back into reality, and they realized that their intentions weren't genuine, weren't ethical, weren't coming from integrity, and that perhaps you did not deserve for them to come back or come in. I don't know why I say come back. Perhaps for some of you, this is someone from your past keeping an eye on you, and it might make a lot of sense. For others of you, this might be someone new or someone who was interested in you or is interested in you. Again, for some of you, this could have just been someone in particular, not necessarily anything to do with love, but because this is a love story, I'm going to keep that as a storyline. But very specifically, if this is not a love situation, if you feel this is about you, yes, your intuition is on point. Please trust your intuition. You haven't been trusting your intuition, okay? Because you've been focusing so much on doing better for yourself, of gaining confidence again because of recent events or like recent past events, and holding on to so much hurt and so much pain and burdens that you've been focusing on healing. You've been focusing on that aspect that you're not even giving any energy or attention to this other aspect of things, but you have felt something has been off, like something has been draining you, or there was some form of energy of being watched. Because even like, let's say when you're in a group setting and someone is watching you from across the room, or even a stranger happens to be just staring at you or watching you, you can feel it. You sense it in your energy field, because we are more than just our bodies, right? And beyond what is our bodies are our energetic field, which are very much real. We just don't see them with our eyesights, but we can feel them. Which is why, we experience goosebumps, or we feel the energy of a room. We say we feel the energy of a room, or we can be with another person and say we feel you. I'm feeling like there's something up. Like, at least if you are very strong in your intuition as far as feeling goes, clairsentient. So for some of you, you maybe can clairsentient, and you may be feeling and having a knowing because of your feeling that there was someone watching you, someone having this agenda towards you. And if this is not about love, this person is realizing, I'm getting that they're turning their path from you away, because they're realizing that it's not going to pan out the way that they had intended originally. So for some of you, I hope so, that this is I really feel that this is their, decision. For others of you, I would just really take some time off socials, or take some time off, like telling people your next whereabouts, tagging your location, letting anybody know where you're going, keeping low key for some time. For others of you, if you're feeling like you need to investigate, you should investigate. Okay. But this is not so that you guys get upset or become paranoid. This is if this resonates with you. That was very specific. But if this doesn't resonate with you as far as a relationship goes, in love situation, this is somebody from your past that wanted to come back into your life, or someone who was very interested in you or is interested in you and had an agenda, had an idea of what they were going to do coming back into your life, but then realizing that you're not someone to fuck with, and you will be the type of person to unravel the bullshit, to call it out, to see it for what it is. They understand now that you are very clairaudient, clairsentient, claircognizant. You're aware, you're conscious. Yeah, this definitely about love situation for sure. The lovers, you're focused, but I felt this more because I was asking what is your focus right now, and the lovers came up. So I really feel like your focus is on new love. Your focus is on a new horizon, or something else outside of you. Maybe something that's more passionate, more something that actually helps you be more in your self-love. For some of you, this is somebody who is the opposite of this person, or the opposite of a past situation, the opposite of that which you would feel is stubborn or controlling. This person is a lot more easygoing, has a lot of emotions and feelings for sure for you. What were your intentions? I'm going to ask how do you handle the situation with this other person? You wouldn't even acknowledge this other person's existence, or if you would acknowledge this other person's existence, I am feeling like you would take a moment to step back and have a conversation that doesn't head in any direction that's if you even acknowledge this person, if they reached out or they talked to you. Yeah, and if you don't reach out to them or don't talk to them, like if they happen to reach out to you and have a conversation with you or go beyond just watching you, I do feel like you would avoid them at all costs, because you know that all they bring to the table is, or not table, all they bring into your reality is havoc and destruction. At least that's what the energy I'm getting from you. You would not allow them to come in and destroy what you have built for yourself, which is what I feel they were intending to do originally. Their intention now is to make better choices. I don't know what you did to this person. You might have actually already done something. This might have already happened. Maybe somebody from the past came back, or, you know, there was someone who came into the picture, came into your energetic field, who thought they could do something with you, had an intention, and ruin something for you, but you came through being protected. And also there was a sense of you see through things and you unravel things. There's a sense that you're the kind of energy, you have the kind of energy and gifts in which you mirror other people's energy, and you can see through people's energy. And because you can see through people's energy, they can't lie to you, and you're able to unravel them and be a few steps ahead of them, to which they are even afraid or scared of how much you know. And I think that if you have already done that or shown that to this person, for some reason or the other, this has created some form of catalyst, internal catalyst within this person, or will create an internal catalyst with this person, is realizing that they need to make better choices. And so 2 on this side. Yeah, 3. So on this side, you're focused on, it could be a water sign that you're focused on. Just be careful that you're not repeating patterns from the past. Self-sabotage may be something that you're dealing with right now, like working through as we speak. It could be something that you're wanting to face within yourself when it comes to situations or matters of the heart. You're not wanting to repeat a cycle. Yeah, there is a person here, could be a water sign, definitely. I am getting heavy water sign. If there's a water sign energy around your aura, it could go either one or both or 2 ways, okay? For some of you, this is about you needing to reconcile with a part of you that self-sabotages in relationships and connections and ends up hurting another person first in order for you not to get hurt. Or this is a water sign that whose intention around you is not the best intention, and you know this, so you're keeping an eye on them, and you're making sure that you're not repeating a cycle with a particular water sign or a particular person from the past, and a particular person who's new or from the past. I am getting here that this might be someone. For some of you, this is about somebody who is new or a new love situation. There's a lot of love here, but there is also an energy of manipulation and an energy of deceiving. So I really feel that for some of you, this is you becoming aware of that aspect of yourself when you can become manipulative, which can create sabotage in your relationships. Again, it coming from a place of self-preservation, which I can feel strongly. Coming from a place of self-preservation because you feel a sense of losing control. When you feel a sense of losing control, which makes a lot of sense when you are falling in love or you have a lot of love for someone, or there's having to put yourself in a vulnerable position with someone and not being sure what their intentions are, that you start to revert into the space of self-preservation, and with that comes manipulation, perhaps for some of you, or a sense of like deceiving or holding back information and not speaking your whole truth. Real quick, let's look into the light worker card. Yeah, for some of you, this is a misconception of perception. Okay. The way that you are perceiving them, this new situation over here on this side, because this person is not focused on this person, we're focusing on the new person and your connection in this situation. This person is somebody who has a connection, deep connection with the divine, perhaps may even be religious or have some form of belief system that they follow. For some of you, this person is a water sign, has ambitions, and it's more easygoing and does want to be someone that holds you and is there for you. But this person is wanting to trust the divine more than their own like, this is why I say I think there might be some like either religious or they follow some sort of belief system, which, they believe in God perhaps as well, and they are wanting to trust God over their own judgment is what I'm getting. For you on your side, what is it that your soul is calling you to do? Which makes a lot of sense because you're focused deeply on rewiring your consciousness when it comes to the way that you view relationships and connections, and not making the same mistakes like you did before, not wanting to even give any attention or energy into this kind of connection. For some of you, this could have been just a refresher of what has happened in the past. No, but I am feeling that for some of you, there is somebody here who is trying to keep an eye on you, or was keeping an eye on you. But you're not wanting that kind of energy anymore. You don't want to be distracted anymore. You want to make sure that this is not a distraction, because you are putting a lot of effort into healing those aspects of yourself where you are giving from a more mature aspect of yourself into the relationship and connection. So this is asking, where is your soul coming from? There is a necessity here perhaps to establish more boundaries with this person, or there is some form of like energy of needing to release everything from the past, needing to release all the connections and like energetic strings. Like, I'm just feeling like, God, get off me type vibes, like get a limpia. If you don't believe in that, then do a prayer of some sort. I recommend heavily a limpia. It will help you in releasing and letting go of all that which no longer serves you, especially because you are on a path, like you're in a space right now where you want to just focus on healing every aspect of yourself that creates blockages from love. And boundaries are your best friend. But what is it that you can do? What do you need in order to establish better boundaries for yourself? What boundaries are boundaries and what are blocks? What are walls? Because we can build boundaries which are healthy forms of like barriers between us and other people, but then there are walls. So this is asking, I'm heavily feeling like, what are walls? To ask yourself to contemplate and meditate on what are your walls and what are your boundaries. what is holding you back from fully expressing yourself towards this connection and trusting in the divine, and what is holding you back from letting fully go of this energy and connection from the past, or energy and connections overall, the archetype perhaps of the past. And overall, let's see real quick with this one. You know what? No, I don't want to do that one. I want to do, because it's a deep dive. Real quick. We have I heart you. If everyone really knew how much they were loved, not only from above, but by those now in their life, there'd be little hearts drawn on everything from wheelbarrows to skyscrapers to jumbo jets. And I so look forward for that day. Big heart, the universe. This is so cute. What I got from this is, I got chills, because what I'm getting from this is that this connection may be a divine connection, this energy over here. And you're being tested, okay, in a way, by your own higher self, by your own soul. And understanding that not everything requires words, not everything requires you to like be back and forth in communication and talking. Although that is very much something that is valuable in a connection with another person, that is not all that you need in order for you to know that you are loved, or how you can show another person that they are loved. Simply by being there for someone, you're showing that person that you love you, or saying, I love you. That person may not have a lot of words for you, may not know how to express that kind of love towards you, but they might want to show you through their actions. They might want to try to accommodate your energy with their energy by showing you and giving you, or allowing you to be your whole self and embracing you fully for who you are, without overwhelming you, without like, what's that word? It's sort of like, I'm getting like not overpowering, like this energy felt very, this person felt very like suffocating, and this person over here, this energy feels very much so liberating. Okay, so with that, I leave you be for my first option. If you are interested in a personal reading, look at the description below. Thank you so much for coming through. Please like, subscribe, and comment your zodiac sign below if you're new to my channel, and I appreciate you, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out, gangsters. If you chose number 2, this is for you. Okay, let's put this away, put this one here. So this is going to be a deep dive love reading, but if there's anything that needs to come through, it will come through regardless of whether this is for love or not. Okay, and I also want to dive a little bit deeper than just the 3D aspect of things towards the end of the reading. Okay, looking into the energetic signatures, or the energetics behind and underlying the connection, or your love life overall for you. Alright, so the underlying energy right now for you who chose Labradorite, for those of you who chose Labradorite. So there could have been a recent event that felt very karmic. Something that was private came to light. Something that created some sort of social, I want to say, I hear uproar, but I don't think it's an uproar. You might have felt that it was an uproar from the people who know you, from your group, family group setting, or those involved in your dynamic, those involved in your life, or in the other people's life. There was some sort of like karmic energy that happened here. Something that was avoided for a very long time suddenly came to light, and it coming to light created someone's reputation was taken, like someone who was on a pedestal was taken down from that pedestal. Yeah, for some of you, this is about an air sign, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Or you could be this sign. And this had everyone talking about it and thinking about it. By everyone is whoever it is, whoever you would perceive as everyone in your environment. There was a lot of talk about how you or another person avoided for such a long time for things to come to light. But I'm also feeling here that there's someone here who resisted changing something. Perhaps whoever you're involved with or who you were involved with resisted changing something that had been needing to change. And the reason why this had to happen, which is why I feel was karmic, was because it was meant to come to light. Yeah, because this was something that this person cared about you very much, loved you very much, or does care about you very much, or there's a lot of emotions or feelings in this relationship or connection, and this person wanted to make sure that this came to light. Yeah, for some of you, this really had you in your head. You weren't so sure about how this person felt, but this person wasn't exactly someone who... They did have love for you for sure. They did. They do. I still feel like there's love there, but you had more love for this person than they had for you. So this person was a very easygoing person, but there was a lot of passion between you both. But there was some sort of inevitable ending, and because of this inevitable ending, or still not happened, because I'm getting here that there might have been an avoiding, or there is an avoiding of bringing it to light because of the controversial aspect of things that it can create. You are very much into this person. It's like a part of you has your not self-love. I want to say it's more so you've become a little self-conscious in this connection. It's almost like something here has you questioning yourself, because you want it to come to light. You don't want to you're like, I don't care. I love, or I care about this person. I don't care what other people say. And this person might care too much about what other people say. It could have something to do with another person, like a third person who is very controlling. Perhaps an earth sign, or someone just very controlling, domineering, and who is very possessive of you, or possessive of the other person, who is possessive of what they feel. I feel that it's you. If it's the other person, whatever the case, this person felt or feels very possessive of you, feels very like, this is mine. no one can take it from me. And it could just be an ex. It could be an ex of theirs or an ex of yours. But you and them have a lot of love and care for each other. But I do feel that there's a sense of this person, whoever you're involved with, hiding that, being in their head so much about it because of what it means, like what other people, like they just care way too much about what other people think. Or they care about what it will happen if other people found out. Yeah, they have a lot of love for you, but they're hiding it because they know that in order for them to be able to share that kind of love or care for you, there's going to be an inevitable ending of some sort that may create some form of social... People are going to talk about it. Yeah, people are going to talk about it, and they know that it's something that could bring a lot of pain, not just to you, not to them, but to you as well. It's almost like they want to protect you from this pain. They know that this would bring a lot of pain towards you. But there's a part of them that really wants to get out of their heads and let you know how they feel, because they feel that they no longer have any options. Like, they want to tell you how they don't have any more options, as in they've decided, they made a decision that, you know, the option for them is the one that calls to them, which is you. But they're really afraid of the inevitable ending. They're afraid of what it might mean to both of you. And it almost seems though that it's almost like your energy, like you are walking away from this situation because you care about him so much, but you also like, I need to see what's up with you. Yeah, you're not wanting to end up in a heartbreak again. You're avoiding the heartbreak by just simply paying attention and focusing on yourself. I really feel like this other person is an ex who's obsessed. Maybe there's a connection here between you, your new person, and this other person. Or that's probably why this person cares so much about what other people might think. It might be that you guys are from the same space or the same group association or some form of association where if it came to light that you both love each other and care about each other very much, that there's a lot of emotions or feelings involved and passion, that there will be an inevitable ending, first of all. But that's not what they're worried about. They're worried about what people are going to say and the pain that this might cost you both. They're not ready to come clean with you about how they feel. Yeah, they're also not wanting to let you know how this is making them feel. They're not wanting to let you know about all of their worries. They are also like a little bit intimidated by you, intimidated by what you would say. They know that you have a lot of love for them. They know that you care deeply about them. They know how much it means to you, but they also know that your heart is in the right place. They know that you are protecting your heart. They know that you are focused on protecting your heart. Focus on you. Focus on becoming a better version of yourself. On focusing on your boundaries, on loving yourself again, on self-love, on like reconnecting with who you are, because it's almost like you took a big hit when you disconnected from this other person, and could possibly be why this person feels very protective of you. This other person from the past can stop thinking about you and how much they feel possessive of you. They feel like they cannot believe that they lost you. They cannot believe that this is the reality in which they are. This person didn't really exactly give you the best of themselves, but they still feel very entitled to your energy. Yeah, a big part of it has to do with ego. It has to do with their ego. It has to do with their pride. It's almost like the emotion of it isn't what is getting to them, but it's their like pride of like losing you, of like, I can't believe I lost her, or I can't believe that I would lose her and that there would be anyone else here that could possibly do better than me. Like it's an ego thing. It's an ego trip. Like, I need to be the one on top. I need to be the one that won. They I don't think they're aware. If they are aware that you are moving on, or that there's this sort of energy right here, this other person right here, whether they know each other or they don't, I do feel like they feel really imbalanced right now. They're not even thinking straight. They're drinking a lot for some of you, or they're escaping some form of... They know that this is an inevitable ending, and if this hasn't happened, or they are aware there's an inevitable ending coming to a head, perhaps you guys are still in communication or talking, and they can sense you walking away. They can sense you even walking away from this energy, this other person. This other person is very intimidated by you, but they're also not ready to tell you anything. With this person, it's very fated though. With this other person, something that is meant to happen. This person might have come into your reality to really get you going as a catalyst to walking away from this other situation over here that's very imbalanced. Yeah, super imbalanced on this side. Oh yeah. This energy on this side, it's like, I am ready to just say whatever I want to say. I don't care who gets hurt if I say what I say. This person doesn't have boundaries. Like, this person doesn't understand the nuances. Like I said, there might be something off here with this person. It might be because they're under the influence a lot. I am getting Taurus energy. I'm getting, yeah, very much Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo energy, but they could also be an air sign, or even a water sign. It doesn't matter, but I'm getting very much like heavy earth, or just someone who is very controlling, very stubborn. Okay, it doesn't matter if they're an earth sign or not. This person is just very stubborn. This person is always talking a lot of like crap, so to speak. Alright, let's see what we got for this new person. Where can we see this connection going? This new person, I really want to give it. It's not even looking bad. Like, it feels like they're more in their heads about it, but they know that it's inevitable for them for this ending to happen, this tower moment to happen, about this whole situation, for it to turn around in order for them to start a new beginning with you, and having a wish come true that they keep on holding themselves back from. I think a lot of it has to do with them needing to meditate on it first. They wanting to really think on it. And that's probably why you have the sense that they're not telling you everything. And they are intentionally holding back from telling you everything that they feel or think because they don't want to hurt you. Okay. Let's see from a energy of the starseed lightworker deck. Let's look at the undercurrent energy. Let's not focus on this energy, although I'll take one out for this person just to see how you can handle it personally, because we can't really look into how they can handle things. That's on them, and that's probably part of the energy that I was picking up on for you, is that this person has not been doing their inner work. Basically, they've been avoiding karmic energy in their life. They've been avoiding it. They're not balancing it out by facing their demons, by facing their shit. And you're just done with it. You're no longer waiting for anyone. And I think this other person knows that too. This person isn't even seeing that. Like their sense of reality is a little warped. It could be due to drinking or like drugs, perhaps. What can you do about this situation? Let God in. Density, addiction, coping mechanism, losing your grip. This is just reiterating about this whole situation. Perhaps it's a part of you that's still holding on to this aspect because of codependency, maybe some form of like mirroring here. And then I remember soul plan, the fated life versus the destiny life. Like you are aware of what needs to be done. You're aware that you need to walk away from that, which is why, continue focusing on your trust in God. All right. Continue focusing on your trust in your soul and your heart and the divine. All right. When it comes to this situation, let go of the grip that you may still be holding on to when it comes to that person. Don't give them any more hopes, okay? If you have to really stand your ground when it comes to your boundaries, when it comes to this other person, it's a new way of being, integration, energetic upgrades, awakening. So this other person may be going through their own spiritual awakening, which makes a lot of sense why they're in that space. And this situation in you could possibly be a catalyst for their lives to awaken, for their consciousness to come into the forefront for them. I do feel that this person has a connection to the divine already, but I do feel that it's not as potent as yours, which is why you're in this space of being able to consciously share your love and your affection and care for another person, and yet be aware that you're not willing to just let anyone walk all over you or hurt you. And needing to walk away if it's necessary, even if you care about this person very much. Yeah, so I'm getting here to just keep calling back. If you are already doing that, keep calling back any fragmented aspects of your soul, yourself, your consciousness, affirming that you are clear with your intentions, you're clear with your actions. Keep affirming that. If you haven't affirmed that, start affirming your intentions are clear. Start affirming that your intentions are solid and grounded, that you are grounded, that you are clear, that you are aware, that you are conscious of your choices, you are conscious of your actions. All right, keep bringing the subconscious to the consciousness. What is not aligned or needs to change? Keep focusing on that which you are already changing, that which needs to be seen, maybe anything that has to do with self-sabotage, holding yourself back, creating too many boundaries, even though you are protecting your heart, maybe creating way too many boundaries of some sort. Trust this is Nigel, I think. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? So trust your intuition first and foremost. If that means that you need to walk away from the situation, if that means that, you know, you need to just focus really on repairing any soul fragmentation on your path, focusing on connecting even more with your soul family, your soul sisters, soul brothers, connecting with all the other aspects of yourself, getting to know yourself a little bit more, maybe having a one alone path for some time before you give more of your energy to someone else when you just got out of a situation and there is already someone else. Perhaps there's an aspect here of needing to listen to that inkling, okay? Whatever it is that keeps coming up for you that you know is like there to bring your attention to your intuition. Do things that I keep thinking about, like you have to do things that you love, do things that bring joy to you, okay? Do things that make you feel alive, because that is how you can help call in your soul, all your soul fragment, anything outside of yourself, or I keep hearing more so your energy that you need to call back from people, places, and things, especially this energy over here, people from the past or past love situations. Okay, now I'm gonna do a heart, a universe love oracle deck card for you. Okay, see what it says. This one says, your kind. What? Oh, sorry, I was reading it wrong. You'll find what you seek. If you've ever suddenly found and been loved by someone amazing, awesome, fun, and fantastic, chances are astronomical you will again, and you haven't yet found such a person. If you haven't yet found such a person, chances are astronomically you will. It's up to you, the universe. So even if you feel like there's a part of you that would be left behind with this person, which doesn't have to be, okay? P.S. Side note, just call back your energy from this person too. Even if you have a lot of love or care for this person, but you do feel like you have to walk away from them because they're not in that space to be ready for you, and you really just want to like keep moving forward and not stay stuck and not wait for anyone. No matter if you have a lot of love for them, you know, you can't force anyone to see you or give you what you deserve. You can only meet someone where you know, they can only meet you where you've met them. And if they're not willing to meet you there because they're not ready, this person might even know that. This person might even know that you can walk away from them and that, you know, you might find someone else. It's going to be up to them to step up to the plate. But if you feel like that's the last time you're going to feel this kind of love or this kind of care or that type of connection with another person, chances are that's not going to be the only time. And then even if you feel that it's an ending and that you might never find that kind of love again, or that is your love and that you're walking away from it, this is a reminder that that kind of love is going to be out there for you in another mirror with someone else. Okay? It doesn't mean you have to hold on to what needs to be let go of or wants to be let go of, okay? And if that person steps up, then that person steps up, but you're not in charge of that happening, in other words. Okay? All right. My number twos who chose my Labradorite. I hope that I was trying to show you guys the little like, it has like a, it's kind of dirty. Trying to show you like how it looks. Oh well. Anyways, it's really cute and it has like a glowy blue light inside of it. Very otherworldly. Okay, I love you so much. Thank you guys for coming through. If you are like resonating with my readings, please let me know. Please comment your zodiac sign below so I know who is watching me. And also, if you're a subscriber, a new subscriber, thank you so much. If you're an old-time subscriber, thank you so much. I appreciate your support. And if you're interested in a personal reading, I'll leave all the information below. All right, peace out, gangsters. What's up? Pile number 3 or crystal number 3, if you chose the Selenite Tower, this is your reading. Okay, I'm gonna put it over here. This is gonna be a deep dive love reading, and if there's anything that needs to come through outside of that, it will, and I'm not one to oppose of it coming through. I think pile number 1 had a reading that was very much about something that may not even be a love situation. Okay, for some of you though, I'm really getting that this is a love reading. Oh, obviously it is, but we are going to be looking at it more deeply. What is this reading about? Thank you, Spirit. So this is, for some of you, this is about a fire sign. There might be a fire sign at work that you have been thinking about and that you have been contemplating on. This person may be somebody, maybe a Scorpio. This person could also be someone that may not have anything to do with work. For some of you, it will. For others of you, this is someone who wants to give you gifts. Like there's someone who wants to present you with gifts, but I'm not sure how the intentions are, where their intentions are coming from. They seem to lack some self-confidence. You aren't very sure about this person either. I'm getting the energy that there's going to be 2 separate piles, one for you and one for them. Yeah, this is definitely either a Scorpio or Scorpio energy. Scorpio moon, Scorpio rising, Scorpio Venus, or just Scorpio sun. This person is in their head so much about this situation, but I am feeling here that they're wanting to take action when it comes to this connection. Let me take some out for you, actually. I'm really feeling just to take them out right here. Then the last one. Okay. So I am feeling like they want to take action towards you, but they're very in their heads about this. It's almost like for the longest they saw a future with you, or they see a future with you, but they're lacking some self-confidence in order to go towards you. You aren't very sure when it comes to you on your side. You're not very sure about this situation and how it's going to pan out. I think you're more worried about your work more than anything. You are very passionate about this person though. Like I am feeling here that there is an attraction, but you are reluctant to go towards it because you are afraid that it might actually mean that it could potentially put you out of alignment. you also might be thinking in terms of financial stability with this person. If it's just passion, if it's just something that won't be committed, but I do see that you feel like there could be potential with this person. You're just not really sure if it's just about attraction for them, or if it's actually more than that, if they see long term with you. I do believe there's a sense here that you have a form of love language that you think might not pair with this person's love language. And you might be right about that. Although actually, there might actually be a lot of marrying going on here. Connecting messages. Yeah, I think that you both have this passion for each other. Definitely a lot of passion for each other, but it could be rooted in not rooted, but I do feel that you're both marrying in the sense of like being self-conscious. Yeah, you're both marrying being self-conscious, not sure if this is for you or not. Wow, it's a lot of passion between you though. This would be somebody who you really care about, but you're very attracted to as well. It may be hard for you to say no to this person. Yeah, you see them as somebody very attractive. You can't help but feel attracted towards them. This person the same. Like, you're mirroring each other's energy a lot. Like, there's a lot of mirroring going on here. They're worried about... They're not worried a lot about finances. They're more so focused on where the future is gonna go, how the future is gonna look between you. They're not sure. Like, this is somebody who's interested, very much so, but thinks about the future, thinks about the dynamic between you and how your love languages would pair up as well. Like, not even love languages, maybe for them they don't see it as a love language, but they see it as like your belief systems or your direction in life is more what I'm getting. I think that you both are not truly seeing something here, perhaps even an opportunity that this is or can be for you both. I think that you both are in your heads about it more than anything. You're worried about finances and how this can affect your finances. For you, you're worried that this might put you out of your alignment, which in turn can affect your finances because you've been focused on work. You've been focused on creating something new, a new foundation for yourself, and this is kind of getting you off course, or you feel like it could get you off course, because I feel like you're thinking this, and this is more so a representation of your thought patterns, of what you are telling yourself, the stories that you are telling yourself, than the reality of it. Okay, because I feel that you're capable of creating for yourself what's necessary, because you have a lot of help around you. You have help as far as spiritual guidance, and also when it comes to finances. Even if you were to go off course, there is a sense here that you can create from scratch, and because you have so much help in the realms, in the astral realms, and in the spiritual world. You're connected to the other side, I'm getting here too. You follow your instincts. It might be a fire sign. There might be an inevitable ending here that you're wanting to avoid. I don't think it's inevitable. I think that you're really in your head about this whole situation and this whole connection, that you really think it could lead to an ending. But in reality, the only change that you're avoiding is the change in seeing how this can be something positive for you, or that this can be good for you. Yeah, very much the love that you have for this person is real, but you're in your head so much about it, and some of you might be drinking a lot to like escape it. This person is definitely in their heads about this situation too. But they're really wanting to make a decision already. Like, I can feel that and I see that. I think for some of you, this person might have taken a step back and might have retrieved their energy for some time with you. Or just, not been as communicative with you. But I'm sensing here that their mind isn't not just on you, but their mind is on family matters too. I'm getting here financial family matters, but they're also getting out of their head. They're coming back around from being secluded or being in their own minds, or perhaps even having some form of anxiety. Very much attracted to you. You guys are both attracted to each other, but you're lacking confidence. What the hell is up with that? So much love here, but you're both lacking confidence. You're both lacking the ability to open up to each other. You're both keeping to each other so much so, like keeping it to yourselves. How much you care about each other. You're not wanting to maybe cause, for some of you, this is like maybe one of you specifically, you're married to this person, or there's a marriage involved. For like a very small amount of you, there's a marriage involved, and there's like not wanting to cause some sort of like separation here. For like a very small amount, maybe one of you specifically, this is a marriage, and you're both very much in your heads about the whole connection. There's love here. There's still love here. Your partner is in their heads about financial stability, but they're getting out of it. I'm getting here. They're getting out of that financial like burden energy that they have in their minds, and really stepping out of their comfort zone to try to change that aspect of themselves that holds back from really seeing the positive side of things. Like wanting to change the narrative and the story that they say, they tell themselves. Okay, this is for like one of you. Alright. For the rest of you, I'm feeling that there might be, not the rest, there is another like marriage involved that you don't want to get involved in. Like there might be a marriage that one or both of you are getting out of, and so that's probably what's holding you both back, even though there's a mutual attraction here. There is another energy here of there being a lot of so much attraction. You're both on the same page, but you're both very much in your heads about how you feel about each other, like how you would perform. But this feels like some form of like catalyst in a way. Like, yeah, like getting out of your head, like realizing that this is meant to happen. Very fated energy kind of coming through. All right, you're in your head about it, but you're not so sure about how it's going to go. You have a lot of love for this person, and this person also has a lot of love for you, but they're very attracted to you more than anything. Not more than like than what they care. It's more than their worry and more than their pushback. And I think that their head is focused on home life and work. Yeah, they feel that you're someone here that they feel liberated with you. They feel like they can just be themselves when they're around you. They feel that they can control the way that they behave around you. It's a whole new way of feeling when it comes to you. Like they're actually a little bit like wow, like, you know, you actually make me feel like I can be myself. But they do worry about they're a little bit self-conscious. And you are starting to see the truth behind their actions. You were probably worried about their actions for a second there. Yeah, you're not just focused on that, but you're also focused on how to release any kind of burden, and focused on how to heal those parts of you that may sabotage connections. Like, but I feel it more like you're holding steady in your ground. Like you're also maybe perhaps there's a necessity to ground yourself. Getting out of your own way. Getting out of your own way when it comes to this connection. You feel that this guy or this girl, this person over here, or this person in general, I feel that you see that they need to get out of their own way too. For some of you, this is about how you feel about them, how you see them. That you feel like they need to get out of their own way. That they're the ones that get in the way of this connection and this potential between you both. You have this person thinks that they can't find the courage. They feel like they can't find the courage to let you know. They also feel that perhaps you can't find the courage as well to tell them, to let them know how you feel, or talk to them about anything that needs to be brought up. Maybe perhaps all these feelings that you have, maybe you hold them back. And that could be part of what you are mirroring with each other. There seems to be a lot of mirroring. They're in their head a lot about this connection for sure though. Yeah. I'm getting that they're in their head a lot about this connection, but they're being guided. I don't know if they're listening to that guidance. Very unsure about the possibility. They're getting out of this space though, I feel, but they're very still unsure about the way that you're affecting their lives. They're unsure of how this is going to affect their lives. If you're not in an established relationship, I am getting that this person sees the potential and sees their truth and reality of it, of what can be possible between you. But I am getting here that they're more in a realistic sense of the word. Like they see things more in a logical point of view. And from that logical point of view, they're trying to come to terms with how your life is going to fit into their lives, making room for you. They're not being able to confront it yet, but thinking about that confrontation of that reality. You both are holding so much back from each other, and it could be holding back because you know, for the small portion of you that there is another marriage involved, or like not another marriage, but like a marriage involved. I'm getting here that the reason that you both are not telling each other everything is because you don't want to hurt the other person. But I'm getting here that the only way out of that threshold and through that threshold really is literally being honest. 100% honest with each other and clear and transparent. If they can't do that, you could. Okay? I know you might be avoiding that inevitable ending, but if you happen to be the person that leads with the truth so that neither of you are lying to each other by omission, okay, or by trying to control the narrative or how it goes, I see that it would even give you a chance for you to finally decide for yourself whether this is the right choice for you or not. Because I don't see you moving away. I see you more so just in contemplation mode. They may want to their intentions towards you is that they may just want to keep an eye on you for now and keep you in that space near them. A big portion is that they are so self-conscious that they can't help to let you know they're holding a lot of back of how they feel. Even though it's turning for them, they could be going through like a transformation, coming to terms. Bottom of the deck, the Lovers. Yeah, you both like really freaking like each other, but it's like this energy or like really into each other. Okay, and I just feel like they're holding back because they're really needing to like square off certain things in their lives. They're focused on their money. They're focused on life, they're focused on their family, okay, but they're still keeping an eye on you. They're still like knowing that they have to at some point face this reality with you. Yeah, a lot of love for you. Oh yeah, they just don't know how to express it. Jesus, they don't know how to express it, but I think that there is some sort of like spiritual, you're both in that same space. I really feel like you guys are mirroring each other, very much mirroring energy in a couple, like I think this one and the other reading that I did, the Labradorite. Pick a card. Okay, so there's that. I'm going to now take for a deeper dive. What can you personally focus on when it comes to this person? You've got the love, hurrying, energy, codependency, boundaries. Okay, so implementing boundaries when it comes to this person, you know, knowing that you deserve reciprocated energy, reciprocated love, not allowing any breadcrumbing, so letting them know, having a conversation with them, hey, this is what I feel is right, or also this could, a lot of it that it keeps coming up, it has to do with what you expect of people. And if it's in asking yourself if it's coming from a place of codependency or if it's coming from a place of having boundaries. And those boundaries, not just about other people and what your boundaries are with them, but also your own boundaries. Are you neglecting your boundaries when it comes to this person? Are you going out of your way to give, or out of your way to like show more emotion and more care for this person than they are for you, knowing that they are not in that space to reciprocate, even if they do care and love you very much and you both have a connection with each other, but you know very well that you guys are both needing to go inwards. And if you're still on that space, in that space of like continuing to want to push forward with it when they're not ready, then that's a sense of codependency. Okay? And there might be just a necessity to respect their boundaries and respect your boundaries. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. So focusing, sorry, I know it's kind of like dark right now already. Focusing on that which you have been focusing on. You've been focusing on your work, your inner work. If you're a starseed, you've been focusing on that. In the sense of getting to know yourself at deeper levels, getting to understand your energy, your origins, where you come from, your soul's blueprint, your destiny, or your non-destination. Perhaps for some of you, there's travel on your mind, wanting to go somewhere, wanting to go out, wanting to do things. I do feel like there might be a sense that you both want that with each other. I don't know why that just came through heavily, but I'm sensing here this is more so like staying connected to creating what it is that you've been wanting to create for yourself. If you've been having some sort of project or something in your mind, perhaps creating your own reality as far as what it is that you are working hard toward, what it is that you are putting together. Keep focusing on that, okay? Instead of focusing so much on this person. That's why I think that boundaries are necessary here. You need to respect this person's boundaries, especially if they've already shared with you that, you know, they're not ready right now, or if they haven't shared with you, but you just knowingly know that, like psychically or like intuitively, you know that they're not ready. Continue giving them that space. If you haven't given them that space, continue giving them that space. Don't text them first. Do not call them. Don't wait on them. Don't just anticipate their texts or their calls. Like, focus on you. Keep yourself busy with your own things and with your inner world, in other words. Okay, now for the love card. That you have options is meaningful. Rock on. And it says, if I could make just 2 wishes, I wish I could somehow convey to you the profound depths of my gratitude for every moment of your life. I'd also wish that you could somehow know of your unimaginable importance, just as you are to the lives of so very many. And of course, I'd wish for you even more wishes. Oh shoot. You were such a good idea. The universe. I am getting here like, you know, there could be an aspect of having to work that mirroring that you both are having. They're working on that self-confidence, and continue working on that self-confidence if you have been. Okay? Don't get lost in the sauce in the sense of like, ending up drinking so much that you're getting yourself lost in that drink, that you're not working through what it is that is coming up that is having you drink, or you know, whatever the case. If it's not drinking, it could just be in overindulging in something. Okay. I am feeling though that you're really focusing on your creative skills and your creative path. For others of you, it's your work, it's your home life. Others of you, it's just literally your sole purpose, and really figuring that out for yourself. And I am getting here that the universe is just reminding you that you are important, and to remind yourself how important you are, and that you are worth it, and that you deserve the love that you always give to others. Okay? All right. My beautiful selenite tower. Sorry it got so dark. I apologize for that. I'm glad I had the candle right here. If you liked my style of reading, please feel free to message me, email me. I have all the stuff, all of my readings available in the description below. Please subscribe and comment your zodiac sign so I know who's watching me, okay? Please don't forget to comment and like the video and subscribe. And I appreciate you guys all for being here and for choosing to watch my video. Welcome or welcome back. I'll see you guys later. Peace out, gangsters.